language may be that should be start a conversation between two members. Between two members, if the conversation starts, that is called a communication. Understood? That's a what is the difference between communication and a language? What is difference between communication and a language? Language is a part of communication. Language is nothing but it's a slang. If we see, the slang of Srikakulam will be different. The slang of Srikakulam will be different. The slang of Puttur will be different. That all comes under the language. But to communicate with others, we may use Telugu, Hindi or English. So here the language helps. So communication, it means that to help in a communication, we use the language. That's the difference between communication. Communication is nothing but conversation. The language is nothing but it's a tool. It's a tool to use between conversation. Okay? That's the difference between language and a communication. See how we can develop this type of communication. How we can develop? The first thing you need is active listening. The first thing to implement, the first step to implement in a communication, the first tool you should need is active listening. How active you are listening towards a class. For this, we have a small activity called broken telephone. How many of you know the broken telephone? Next. Okay, for this, we need a 5 to 6 volunteers. Not Jagananda volunteers, the students. 4 to 5. I will explain the activity. The 6 members or 5 members will be facing towards this side and stand. They will not communicate with anyone. Just they will stand by facing towards this side. I will give a filler word or a confusing word to him. Only once I will repeat. The next time I will not repeat. When I repeated to him, see, he has to say in his ears what I said. He have to repeat only once. The second time should not be repeated. Only once. Then he should transfer to a third person. In that way, it reaches until the last person. Then here we can see that where the active listening is missing and where the communication is missing in between the people. Okay? Any 6 volunteers, if you get on the stage, I will let you show how the activity is. Any 6? Okay. Only one. Okay. All of you rice, fish. I communicated well, but the Rohit lizard, fan, fried fish. Okay, he transferred it to Sevariana. He lizard, fan, flow fluid, flow fish. So, coming to the land, all that has converted to fan, flow, fluid once. Here, it's not a comedy activity, it's an activity related to fun. But from this, you have to learn that how much the active listening is important. If the Rohit had listened properly,